don't know if you know or not. I don't know if you heard or not. But you can't shadow ban me, bitch. You can't shadow ban me, bitch. You can't shadow ban me, bitch. This Shade 45. What up, though? It's your big OG Trick live in the Blue Room. With me tonight, it's my nephew, producer, artist extraordinaire, Hills Flame in the building. What up, nephew?
You better know it. The one and only. I like to do it like this. I tell everybody I'm one of Nisha's sons.
Yeah.
And I'm Michelle's grandson. You can't take it away from me.
You understand me? You trick nephew,
yes,
goddammit. I can't help but think about when you were little and Auntie Leslie, we was hanging out and you said, Uncle Chris, is we still going to the eat?
I was definitely on that.
Yeah, you stayed at the eat, man. Hills Flame, he got some instrumentals, he got some new music. One song we played, we was working, it's the Flyzone radio show. Let's go! The Flyzone radio. It's a heavyweight thing, I swear.
You better know it.
No other place, and I've smoked weed all over the country since I decided to engage in the culture of cannabis.
Right.
I made a decision that I bought one bag of weed, my whole cannabis life.
Okay.
I bought it from a comedian named Spanky Hayes at a Snoop Dogg concert. I called him back. About 3 weeks later, he sold me like an ounce for $100, some fire.
Right.
Called him back like 2 weeks later, rather. Hey, cuz, I need to get with you and get some more of that shit you got from Cali. Because he said to get some Cali shit. He said, I'm gonna introduce you to the man. I ain't bet. He introduced me to this white boy named Tim. Tim grew weed, and he showed me all about growing and how and he had a son named Zach, rest in peace. He said, if you sign this for my son, you can have all this shit that he was finna sell me.
Yeah.
And I said, damn, hell yeah, I signed it. I was like, he told me his son had muscular dystrophy, he was in a wheelchair.
Wow.
And they said that, I said, I want to meet him. Yeah. And I went over there and met him, and the little dude was out there with the D hat on, the glasses with the little chopper, wheelchair. And I pulled up on him and rolled the window down. And I say, is Trick over here? He said, who wanna know? Rest in peace, Zach.
Yeah, RP, man.
But his old man taught me the whole game about, growing and nutrients and all that shit. And then eventually I met the heavyweights on the movie set, and it's been on and cracking ever since, man.
Look, hey, the product back up the talk for sure. Cause I don't feel like no weed get better than this.
This is true. This is true.
Smoothest hit you'll ever take. You know what I mean?
Hills Flame, nephew, Tonyo. We call him the Tonyo. Producer extraordinaire, Hills Flame, live on the Flyzone radio show, Shade 45 right now. You can hear his instrumentals in the background. And I appreciate that. You having them instrumentals ready for me, because I should have gave you a heads up, but you nailed it. Airdropped them right to me. Nephew, tell me.
What up?
I don't want to say that what made you start, because I know it's in your blood. He's my little sister's son. And Ant Beats, Ant did the track. That's his little brother. So it's just inevitable. But you play football.
Yes, sir.
Why you stop playing football?
See, look, I feel like, for me personally, I always knew in my heart that this is what I want to do. But I had encouragement around those around me to, go play a sport, go try out a sport. You already a big dude, which you know what I'm saying? The lessons that I learned in football will stay with me forever. I will never, take that for granted or nothing. But God had a different path for me, and music was it.
Did you ever think that you would be, like, when you was playing football, did you think, like, you would ever do what Ant was doing?
I knew.
You knew you would?
Even when I say it, my interest in music started from cleaning the house with my mom and all my brothers. Everywhere I went, even with you, like anytime we would go anywhere, music was always around me. I couldn't shake it. And then it just got to a point where I'm like, why would I want to do something else if I clearly feel like this? I feel like this is what I need to be doing. And crazy story, a lady actually came up to me. I never knew this lady. I never met this lady before. And she came up to me one day and she was like, "Son, you got a music note over your head." Huh? I'm like, "What you mean?" And she like, "You got a music note over your head. God told me to tell you that." I'm like, at the time I'm 14, 15. I want to go to college and play ball and, you know what I'm saying, live a dream. I'm doing everything I can to live a dream.
What the fuck is she talking about?
And I'm like, huh? And then, it came to me, and my pops had bought me a machine for Christmas because he had heard that I had let him know, like, I want to do music, like I want to pursue music on the side if football don't even work out. But I knew at that time, I'm like, I want this to work. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about the football. I want this to be, But eventually I did take after I graduated high school, I did take the college route to see if I still had it. But, my fault, I ended up coming off an injury. I had an ACL injury in high school. It was our rivalry game. It was like a movie. It was our rivalry game. The team across the city, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We playing them. I'm 5 yards in the backfield. I play D tackle. One of the guards seen me about to tackle his quarterback. He came and hit the side of my leg. Boom. The whole inside of my knee was open. Not like flesh or none of that, but it was open. Like I could feel it rip. And I sat on the field. I thought my leg was broke. And I went through that whole process, physical therapy, and I was still gonna give it football one more try just in case I didn't, I didn't end up with the music. So I gave football one more try. Went to college. College didn't work out. I sat in my room and made beats 24/7. I went to, I didn't go to class. I'm like, this is what I really want. I can't do nothing else.
Right.
And I'm here today, being a student of the game and learning as I go.
That's what'll always separate people like you and the great artists that are out there now, and that are the successful ones who had a great career, and those who, the new up and coming ones, is that they understand that they're a student of the game. We'll always, I'm triple OG.
For sure.
The rock boss, king of the castle. But goddamn me, I'm a student of the greats before me and those in front of me. Even I'm a student to y'all. Right. Because y'all keep me on game. My nephews, when I know that my nephews are responsible for the sound of music in Detroit, and the sound that everybody is copying. Come on now. That make me feel like a fucking god.
For real.
Yeah, I influenced a generation of badasses, black winners. Yeah, I love it. I'm proud of y'all. I gotta say, when you was doing football, I thought for sure you was just gonna keep with the ball, but then when you got injured, I was like, shit, he finna go into music. He finna go into music.
Yeah, it was like a Jedi master trick,
It's in your DNA, man. Our grandfather, Sylvester Mike, was a singer. He had albums out, shit. Granddaddy's a DJ.
Right.
grandmama was a singer, jazz, blues. You can't
escape.
Grandma Mathis sang. Everybody in the family acted in plays and Broadway and dancers and pimps. I mean, Granddaddy was a motherfucking pimp. That ain't shit. What the fuck? I mean, you know what I mean? You gotta have some. You gotta have. If you want to play in the music business, you gotta have some growl.
For real.
You got to, because you're gonna be up against some motherfucking demons. You gotta stab them hoes in the face and stand on your motherfucking.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm one to stand on what I believe. You know, I'm never gonna take this shit for granted. You know what I'm saying? I got put here for a reason, and I need, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing the work that I was supposed to be doing.
Believe that. We'll be right back. The Flyzone Radio, Shade 45.
You know it.
There you go, Neff. Appreciate it. The Flyzone Radio Show, Shade 45. I'm live in the Blue Room with my nephew, Hills Flame.
Yes, sir.
Producer extraordinaire. Hey, let me play some of this motherfucking heat back here, nigga. Hold on.
Ooh.
Nah, yeah, I'ma keep the beat right about there, cause that motherfucker riding. Nah, when you was making this beat, was you in a certain state of mind?
Was I in a certain state of mind? I feel like anytime I make a beat, I'm in a certain state of mind. Like, I feel like at this time you could feel it. How I was.
There was something going on.
Yeah, it was for sure something going on. But for me personally, I believe in timeless music. Like, I want people to feel what I feel. I just, you know what I'm saying? Music, niggas, is an expression of who I am.
Hey, I can hear Mr. Scarface on this motherfucker. That bitch hard.
It's just a part of me that I'm giving to the world. They gonna have to feel it.
That's right. At one point in time, I remember I used to go to the studio. Well, I still go to the studio every day, but it's different business here now from, you know, all the businesses being ran at one desk, pretty much. Two desks, 3 desks. I got another office around the corner. But I used to go in the studio every day and make 1 or 2 beats every fucking day for about 8 years. I got drives on top of drives on top of drives of me going in the studio and just making beats. Some of them got verses on them. Some of them got songs. Some of them got hooks and beats and like I could dig in that motherfucker and find something from 07 and retwist it with today's tools and make that motherfucker jump. I done it and got some money off the motherfucker too. Like, I pulled out a beat in the more recent times from 08
Right.
and retwisted that motherfucker, and that bitch done bought a car.
You wanna know why though? Music lives forever.
Forever. This is true.
And you just can't stop it.
Now, I don't know if you were, I'm sure you, have you ever experienced, were you in the game when album sales were relevant?
No.
I figured that would sound crazy to you. Like album sales.
No, from what I remember growing up, it was more, I was like I'm like the end of the CD era and the start of the USB, like, fucking, that era. You know, the digital, you know, MP3s.
Plug your phone up.
Yeah.
I could dig it.
I was iPod era. Remember when the iPod was out?
Okay, yeah,
that was
for
me.
sure. For sure.
Yeah, Yeah. I for sure had the square one with the little square.
Yeah, I dug that motherfucker out the kitchen drawer the other day.
For real?
That bitch is silver sitting right there. I don't know
Got
how
hit bangers on it.
It's gotta have something. It gotta have some filing. I gotta find a charger.
Yeah.
We'll charge him up. So, well, at once upon a time, back in the late 1900s, we used to sell millions and millions of records,
right.
albums, tapes, CDs. But being that it went digital, are you familiar with publishing?
Somewhat.
Nephew, let me tell you, as I'm gonna tell you and all the rest of the producers in the world, it don't make sense. Well, listen, no, it makes all the sense in the world to do what you love.
Right.
But if you're gonna do it and teeter into the money aspect of it, like if money starts to make a bit of a difference in it, if it starts to have a monetary value to it, financial gain is accomplished from. Are you cool with that?
I mean, it depends on what retrospect, because that can mean a couple of different things. Like when the money roll in, of course, but I don't want the music to be influenced by the money.
There you go. Okay, now listen, but you do want to make some money off of it.
Absolutely.
Well, publishing is the only way you're going to do that.
Right.
In this day now, because nobody's selling records no more. They only streaming them.
Right. And
these streams are still, hits for as publishing is concerned on sites like YouTube and Spotify and, your publishing, BMI, ASCAP, CSAC. Right. These are different publishing companies. As a producer, it is mandatory, absolutely mandatory that I'm gonna give you Mark Hicks' number.
Okay.
I'm gonna call him. Then you gonna call him. We'll call his ass together. And I'm gonna pay him to set your fucking publishing company up, yours in your name.
All right.
Because this the shit that your kids nephew, I'm still eating off records I made in the 90s.
All right.
They show up on the thing because people stream them and listen to them. Yeah. You know what I mean? All over the world. It ain't just the United States. And I don't give a fuck what nigga or person is talking about who ain't playing Trick or checking for my music. Somewhere in the world, somebody is, because I get a check every fucking 3 months for it. And that's important.
All right.
So we're gonna get that set up. You have to have that. Your own publishing company. You can have somebody administer it for a percentage.
Yeah.
It's best that you understand it and administer it yourself. That way that money comes directly to you.
Right.
But Mark Hicks is a person that would definitely administer that publishing for you for a small percentage, but he gonna make sure he go after every dollar owed to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So, yeah.
I'm with it.
That's important.
Yeah. For me, like I'm early starting out. I'm early to the game, so I feel like when it came to publishing and learning how to market and put myself out there per se, you know what I'm saying? It took me a while to learn it, but not it took me a while to learn it, but my fault, I'm high.
There's some good ass weed.
You talking about fried?
Hey, listen. I'm hip to that shit. I said that. I said got him. As soon as you stop, when you pause, I was like, got him. He's done.
I'm finished for sure. Hey, go get your heavyweight heads. Go get you a pack right now.
Flyzone Radio, Shade 45. We'll be right back.
Damn.
I believe I hit record on them cameras.
We hope so. You want me to check real quick?
Yeah, they running.
Bad.
They running. I know they is. The Flyzone Radio Show, Shade 45. We on the way out of here. But before we go, we're going to leave you with some game. And my game is take care of your business. Make sure your business is in order. Every day should be about your business. Every day you should be about your business. You can do what you love and be about your business at the same time. You know what I mean? So it is a way. It is a way to do it your way. It's all here. It's all mental.
Right.
It's all about how you perceive yourself and what you believe in.
Right.
They say faith without works is dead, but works can be just work if you ain't got no belief in what you building. You know what I mean? So you gotta have both. You gotta have the love
and the business.
And the business. You know what I mean? The passion for whatever it is you're after and why it makes sense. Because if you're gonna use your time, you're gonna need to you might wanna survive while you at it and not just be out this motherfucker doing what you want. You know what I mean? Do what you want and do what you love, but make sure you do it right. You know?
Yes, sir.
And that's the game I got for you and them. Now it's your turn to get them some game.
My game is, man, don't ever give up.
That's right.
Stick with it. Don't quit, because once you quit, it's over.
That's real.
For sure.
As cliche as it sounds, the people that you don't see no more, they didn't fall off. They quit.
For sure.
That's all.
They gave up.
They stopped. Some motherfuckers in the music business made a conscious decision. Hey man, fuck this shit.
I'm done.
I get it.
I don't think I could ever say those words.
I don't want to.
I can't.
Because I love doing what I do. I love it here. I'm not gonna not do it. It makes sense financially on many aspects. I'll always make it make sense. It's just because I love it. Mm-hmm. You nurture what the fuck you love with good energy and focus and discipline.
That's right.
And you're gonna get a polished motherfucking vessel take you anywhere you wanna fucking go in this world.
Better know it.
1, 2, 3. Mind, body, and spirit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Can't take it away.
Yeah. Heavyweight heads is the shit.
Better know it.
We're gonna roll, but how they find you, nephew?
Look, it's a couple ways you can find me. Hills Flame on everything. I got a YouTube channel. Out the way.
Spell it.
OUTTH3WAY.
No. You said your Instagram.
Hills Flame. HILLSFLAME.
One flame.
One flame. The flame.
The flame. Hills Flame.
Yes, sir.
Where did you get this name from?
I was going through a period of my life where, I mentioned earlier, like, I had lost 2 grandparents in the same week.
Yeah.
I had a torn ACL. I was conflicted with music and football. I was going through a conflicting time in my life. And I got a call from a higher God, and he told me, you better look towards the hills. Keep going. Follow your heart.
That's right.
That's all I did. Just follow my heart.
Real shit.
That's for sure.
Well, you on the satellite talking to somebody in another country right now, and they can hear you, and hopefully they watching, they can see you. And pardon our high, but we really appreciate y'all checking us out. We'll see y'all next week. The Flyzone Radio, Shade 45.
Yes, sir.
Wanna hit this?
Yes, sir.
He ain't quitting.